Congratulations. Still on the process, Abi.
because we are happy. We are happy. We never did expect that we'll be able to beat Liverpool because the criticism is much. We have been losing to these guys consistently. When somebody beat you today, beat you yesterday, beat you like a day before yesterday, then you have the mindset of always losing. But for us to have overturned that deficit of last season, guys, we have tried.
So, what are you going to say about the players? Let me leave the coach first. About the players and how they have tried to improve in this game.
One thing about football is that, according to Mourinho, and I quote, if you cannot score your opponents, don't concede. You should only concede when you are able to overscore them. Don't score and you say you will not be able to score again, then don't concede. Maintain that one goal. So Man U scored, they conceded, they fought back again.
Player for players, just mention some few players that gave you what you expected from them, and the ones that had a bad game in Manchester United. Though they win, some players had lower ratings. So players for players, mention some few ones that gave you an higher rating.
One player I will give to is Lamine. The composure, the determination, the way he coordinates the defense makes me just give it to him. He really won my heart today.
So how about the lows? Player for player. There are players that did not do well, though Manchester United won the game. So player for player, who is going to be the fall guy for you today?
One of the guys I will give it to Dogu. That goal that we conceded was just from him. Dogu.
I like that. I enjoy that. Now, going forward, United have won this game and people are relaxed. Do you think that these players too, as the fans are saying they're happy, they've relaxed, do you think the players too should relax?
No, the battle has just begun. We don't need to relax because they will now feel that we are now stronger than before. So the more you feel stronger, the more opponents will be more stronger. We need to sit back.
Now, the player that got the goal for in this derby, one of the players that got the goal in this derby is Mbuemo, who have not scored in Anfield before. You understand? And then coming to Anfield to get a goal for Manchester United, I think he has proven Amorim right that most of the players are left because Mbuemo not only scoring, he was one of the players that worked really hard for this game in terms of defensively and offensively. You get my point. So I feel like Amorim was vindicated in terms of most of the players he shipped out from Manchester United.
Yeah, as for that very one, that early strike, it really gave us the power and the energy. Because one thing about football is that once you have the chance and you're able to score, it will boost your morale. It will make you to know that your enemy can be defeated. So that first goal gave us the edge.
The combination between Ahmad and Mbuemo needs to be talked about.
Yeah, yeah. Today the two guys really did well because if you see, even when Ahmad was holding ball, as he was progressing, he was very close to Cunha. But having known that this guy is selfish, he gave it to Ahmad. You see, despite the fact the ball was intercepted by opponents, but at least you know that these two guys are really in love with each other. They like the way they play among themselves.
There is a player that they have been talking about, and I feel like he has not been getting the accolades he deserves in the name of Matthijs de Ligt, being in form and being consistent in that Manchester United backline. Whenever the coach plays him, either in the center or in the side, he has been performing back to back to back. And even when Manchester United are in poor form, he has been performing very, very well. So I don't know. What are you going to say about that form? What is giving him that push to play so perfect?
One thing in football is that for you to be a good defender, you must be able to coordinate the defense. That defense line, because being a defender is not just all about playing by yourself. You play for yourself and you play for keeper, you play for your next man. So that is what he lacks. He only play for himself, but he doesn't know how to coordinate others.
United are building from the attack down, as you have seen, because most of their transfers were focused on the attacking aspect of the team. Now, going forward, where are United lacking to strengthen?
That attack, we are not still that formidable. Because why am I saying so? When you are having like maybe 10 chances and you're able to score only one goal, you are not good. If you have three chances, score two. It's not all about you have 10 chances, you create chances that you cannot score. Score two out of three.
I feel, to me, creating chances and not converting is a work of having the courage. You understand? Some players are so in a hurry to kick the ball. You understand? Once you're relaxed in a team, once the winning starts coming, I believe those chances will come. I don't think that okay, having chances and converting them are one of the things you're talking about. But they've bought players that can convert chance. There are proven players that score goals. What is happening? Because in the likes of Kuna, he has not gotten an assist, neither has he gotten a goal.
The guy is just so overzealous to score. He's the one that is just putting on the honest page on himself because you should always be yourself. compare yourself to yourself. Don't compare yourself to others because you start losing.
When you saw the lineup, Mason Mount was played up front. Sesko was on the bench. What were you expecting?
Because it's good for the young guy to play from the bench because if he comes from coming from the bench, it's like you have the time to watch what others are playing and to know where they are lacking behind, so that when you enter, you can be able to know what they're doing.
So, what message are you sending to Amorin and the team today for this victory and going forward? What message, what encouragement are you sending to them? What advice are you sending to them in terms of tactics, in terms of the selection of players?
To keep on doing the good job because we are solely behind him. We believe that tomorrow will be better than today. Better days are coming.
Okay, thank you, my guy. Congratulations.
Nice meeting you. Thank you.